Okay guys, here we go. Some more talk about 275 plus, and why do you think it kind of faded away with it's still around for hardtails but faded away completely for full suspensions, and it's kind of fading away as far as the tires you can get. Looking around for 275 tires there's not as many choices. People just don't make them for good reason. Nobody has, the manufacturers really aren't selling that many 275 bikes and 275 plus, and they're barely selling any normal 275. If you notice, everything is 29er or mullet. So I guess, yeah, your rear tire, which wears out faster anyway, they're selling those for the rear tire, but for the mullets. But most people are riding full 29er. Not a lot of people are riding full 275 plus or even full 275. I'm not even sure how many manufacturers are making 275 anymore. I think they still do, but the 275 plus seems to be obsolete. So back to the, and if you just have a regular 275, they usually, there's plenty of 275 by 2.6 tires, and most of your frames will fit those. I'm not sure if they would fit the 2.8. That most definitely wouldn't fit the 3-inch tires. It just depends on the frame and the specific tire. So with 275 plus, I'm able to get some lower tread, which makes them a little more punchy, not so draggy, but still has good traction because of the wider patch. The only thing is that it's lower pressure, which is good and bad. I like low pressure and feels pretty good, but some people may not like real low pressure and a thinner wall, because it does make a tire a little bit more bouncy. And if you're looking for precision and less bounce, that might be an issue for you. It takes a little bit to get used to. I don't mind it. I kind of like it. You know, yeah, I like cushiony tires. I like to be able to thread the needle like that. I like Cherry. To me, this is a perfect night ride trail. I've rode it at night many times, and it's a perfect trail for a hardtail, whether it's 275 plus or just a regular 29er. Even that XC hardtail is perfect for this. And I believe the high school league team guys practice over here. It's a punchy, there's some punchy climbs like this. Of course, I'm old and slow, so everything is a punchy climb for me. Oh man, I remember the day when I used to rip around this thing 20 years ago. Oh, you guys, it's been a long journey. But it's Friday night, which is ironic because that was my night that I used to come ride this. We used to do a Tuesday, Thursday night riding Brown Mountain. Now we wouldn't always do El Prieto at night, but we would at least go up and down the Fire Road at night. We'll go up in the afternoon because we have long days, so you catch the daylight up until what, 8:30 it gets dark, so you could get up there, hang out, come down at night. So it's pretty nice. Right now I have 12 psi in the front, 13 in the back, and it feels pretty solid. Of course I have the Cush core, so that helps. I could go lower. I don't really want to go too low though. I don't want to have an issue with a flat, or I don't want it more squishy, I should say. I still got plenty of traction. But one thing is nice about having bigger tires, 2.8 tires or 3-inch tires, is that when the trail gets loose and gravelly or sandy, you don't have any issues with it. The bigger tire patch does fine, like this one does. Not that this is super hard pack, you guys. This is really like the best trail conditions you could ask for. This trail hardly gets used. There's not a lot or any really braking bumps. There's no real loose corners where people have been power sliding through the corners. There's none of that, so makes it really nice that it's super traction-y. Traction-y is a word. The goal before was to ride over here, like my other goals, from my house, non-stop, and even doing some of the real gnarly climbs. And there's one climb, it's impossible, and I don't think I've ever cleaned it. It's a climb on the Flint Wash Trail, the very last one before you get here. It's impossible. I have climbed out of the Rose Bowl, and that's almost impossible. I did it one time, or maybe 2 times, and that is hard now because it's all steps. So you'll see it when I go home, which I'm gonna go right after this descent. I don't feel like doing anything extra. I could do Liz's loop, but I'm pretty beat. I just want to finish showing you this little single track. You can see where it spills out. I always take this circle where I come in from the towers and drop in right there to the end of the trail. But there's other sections you can drop into this trail in between. I just want to get the full trail, so I drop in at the very end. But dropping in at the very end means you're going to have to do some climbs too, which is okay. I think any place they'll have little climbs. And if you go the other way, it's even more climbs. I always go this way. I have a light, so if it does get dark, I have that. I think 1800 lumen or something. I'm not sure exactly what that one is, but it's fine. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. What the hell? I'll just do it. I'll make another video of Liz's Loop.